Hello everyone, this is Matt Dickerson with TruePotentialMedia.com. Wanted to talk to you today about just a couple of ideas that will help you to give you ideas on some articles that you could write, and just to make for sure that you're covering all the key words that have to deal with your book, your product, or whatever it is that your website and blog is about. Because I know there's so many things that you can write about from your book and such, but at the same time you want to make for sure there may be other related keywords and keyword phrases that match it. And what I mean by that, looking at the sample here, Godslinger, again, this is Dave Spillman's book, and it has to deal with the last days. And so I just did a quick search on Google for last days, and Dave can go through here and look at what other keywords are ones using to come up in the search engines, because as you can see there's 3.8 million results. So to start climbing up this list really takes a lot of effort and a lot of information. So he could be clicking through here and just trying to find out what other searches relate to this. And the great thing with Google, for instance, is down here toward the bottom, it actually gives you some searches related to last days, end times, last days Bible, last days on earth, last days Rotten Tomatoes. That's a movie review. But it gives you some other ones that you could use for articles and such. Now, one of the best tools to use is the Google Keyword Tool. And the best way of finding it is just go up here to Google Keyword Tool. And you'll see the very first result is that tool. You click on it, it's going to bring you to this screen. Now again, if in Dave's case, what we know last days is one of his major keywords that he writes about a lot, and there's a lot of things pertaining to that. So if we came in with last days, end times, end of days, and let's say that we're just kind of stuck there, we can click on here that says only show ideas closely related to my search terms, because you never know what Google may pull up if you don't click on this box. Then you just hit search, and then it populates this list. So that the major keyword last days, you can see that on a monthly basis it's searched over 800,000 times. End times, 368,000 searches. Same with end of days. So most of the time, the ones that you actually type in, you already know these are ones you need to be working on. But what I want you to look at are the keyword ideas. And they're going to start off by giving you 100, and then come over here to global monthly searches and type, and click on that, and it'll give you the top and going down lower and lower and lower. Now again, this is all estimated, but anytime you have this amount of searches, that is a lot, right? But you can see the different ways that people have typed in last days and these other terms that we typed up here. And again, this could spark ideas. Maybe you, as you're writing an article about the last days, you could have it said, is this the last days? In the last days? What is the end of days? I mean, you can start seeing all these different ways that people type it out into Google. And if it's this way in Google, it's most likely going to be pretty close in the other search engines as well. And again, you're going to always have these the searches that have a lot, and you can also really start looking at some of what they call the keyword phrases, which are going to be more words. So the end times prophecy. So though it doesn't have 800 and some thousand searches. It does have 22,000. And we know that most likely that hasn't been written out too much, so maybe you can come up in that search stronger than others. But with all that being said, this will maybe help you to get some ideas for your articles and what you need to be putting in your all-in-one SEO pack that we taught you in a previous video to use. These are the keyword terms. And so if you have any questions on how to use the keyword tool that Google provides, be sure to email me, matt@truepotentialmedia.com. You can also, of course, call our office or reach out to me on Facebook and Twitter. And just keep on writing, and we're here for you.